I went to the CID Food Walk yesterday, had a bit of a bummer of a time, and decided to come back for the next day to make up for it. This is part two. Okay, I had Cantonese pork on my mind since yesterday, so here we are again on our way to CID to try some at the place I wanted to go to yesterday. But first, coffee, and since I was walking from Pioneer Square to the CID, that meant to stop at Zeitgeist. This place is my favorite coffee shop in Pioneer Square. It's expansive, charming, and good. It's a little bit more on the expensive side due to the location, but hey, I'm never going to complain about a $5 cortado if I get to enjoy the occasional streetcar riding by it, and this place has exactly that. Anywho, with coffee down, it was CID time, and more importantly, Cow Cow barbecue time. This Cantonese restaurant has been around since 1974, and it shows it with its wealth of Seattle sports memorabilia as well as some Lee family memorabilia. I was given a soup while I very briefly waited for my main dish, and rather than settling for yesterday's $8 pork fried rice, I went for, wait for this, $10 lunch special featuring pork fried rice, slices of roasted pork, as well as the renowned barbecue pork, and holy hell, these little things glisten in the light and tasted just as good as they look. The fried rice also hit the spot, but the pork really did steal the whole show. At $10 plus tip, this meal was incredible and extremely filling. And my fortune was retroactively reflected, given how much I saved on this joint compared to so many others in the city. I then waddled on over to Awajimaya, a grocery store so big that it has other stores in it, including Kinokuniya Books. I went in and was impressed at their spread of Ghibli merch and Nendoroid figures, but as tempting as buying a single Ranma figure for $53 was, I wasn't. I'm going back to Japan soon, so this trip was just window shopping to see what I could potentially get from a simple bus ride on the neighborhood, and the spot is definitely a gem of the neighborhood for weebs like me. At this point, I was still full, but On Oi Bake Shop had treats to go, and it was on my list for yesterday, so it's time to try them out. I had to get something from Vince, the shop's proprietor, and opted for their Thai tea persimmon cookie. But I also want to support some other of the bakers here too, so I went with Akio Bakery's Hojicha Brownie and a shortbread from Lovey Dovey. Fast forward to later in the day, and I tried them all. The Thai tea persimmon cookie fucking slapped, 10 out of 10. The Hojicha Brownie was deceptive, but also delicious, 8 out of 10. The shortbread cookie, however, was more just a 6. It was a little dry, and it was not quite my favorite flavor profile, to be honest. And with that, my CID Food Walk was mostly redeemed. I still have one place to check out, and I'm saving them for when I have to come back to CID Station to film a 3 on Under 3 to complete my one-line breakdown, so stay tuned for that later in the year. Also, my stomach really can't fit any more food. It's really, really full right now.